Greetings, peace be with you. So I want to start this video with one of my most influential quotes. Okay, it's not my own quote, but it's a quote that I came across, and this is really saying a lot because I read a lot, I consume a lot of information for sure, but this is a quote that I come back to again and again, and I reflect on it because it is just that powerful. And it's apt because I was having a conversation with someone today, and this is exactly what we were talking about. Okay, so I quote, "A master in the art of living draws no sharp distinction between his work and his play, his labor and his leisure, his mind and his body, his education and his recreation. He hardly knows which is which. He simply pursues his vision of excellence through whatever he is doing and leaves others to determine whether he is working or playing. To himself, he always appears to be doing both." And this quote is from L.P. Jacks. Okay. Now, the reason that this is such an influential quote for me is because there was a point in my journey when I used to associate negative feelings and emotions with the concept of work. I thought work was one thing, right? It's something that I labored hard for. It's something that I did to make ends meet. It's something that I had to push myself to do. It's something that had a lot of heavy and toxic energy surrounding it, right? And it's very interesting because I'm not the only one. I remember when I was like in high school or something, I asked my buddy, I'm like, "What is your definition of work? Like, what does it mean to you?" He looks me in my eyes, and he's like, "Slavery. Work is slavery," right? And that's just the conception that so many of us have, like, oh, how to get results without doing the work, right? Like how to put in the minimal work and get in maximum results. But what is work really, right? Because like I said, I was having a conversation with someone and she was like, like, I need to get this work done. Like, I'm here, I've done my master's, I'm working in this job over here. It's in a department which I don't really enjoy. I don't you really get excited about, but it's what you got to do. It's what life is about, getting the work done, making ends meet. And it's like, I really resonate with the definition of work that Khalil Gibran attributed in The Prophet, right? He said that work is love made visible, right? Wow, it's love made visible. And what it is, what is it that you intend to bring into expression in this world? What do you intend to make visible in this world, right? What is it that is within you that you can bring into this world? Because the master does not draw a distinction between work and play. I'm making this video right now. Am I working? Am I playing? What am I doing right now? The thing is that if you are not waking up in the morning feeling excited, feeling motivated, feeling driven, now this is not the case every single morning, okay? But if you do not have a vision for the future that is compelling, that gets you just excited, man, are you not excited in life? Because if you aren't, then you've fallen for the trap. What is that trap? That trap is thinking that there is a particular path that you must go down, right? So many of us think that we need to get something to be happy. We need to get the job, we need to get the money, we need to get the girl, we need to get the house. Okay, that's cool, right? Whatever. But the issue is when we get those things and realize that that is not truly what makes our heart sing at the end of the day. If you are very successful, right? You could be very successful in terms of acquiring material possessions, in terms of getting that external validation, in terms of getting that recognition, in terms of crushing your goals, okay? But success might be getting what you want. You said you wanted something, you got it, right? But fulfillment is actually wanting what you get, okay? The name of the game is fulfillment. How do you feel about yourself when you are by yourself? Because if you are not consciously cultivating those emotions of joy, of peace, of fulfillment, of knowing that you are expressing what you are here to express, you are a creator. Okay, but the only question is whether you are consciously creating a life that you love, that is in alignment with your higher purpose, with your highest ideals, with your hopes, with your dreams, with your ambitions, or whether you have been programmed by society, by your parents, by external expectations, by what you think are those external expectations of you to go down a certain path, and because that's just the way it is, without actually questioning whether this is the path that I that I will find fulfillment in, right? It's not even about finding fulfillment, it's about creating fulfillment, right? And I was listening to a conversation with Seth Godin, and he's always very enlightening to listen to. If you don't know who he is, you can maybe check out some of his books. But he was talking about how, a lot of people are like, yo, just do what you love, right? What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail, right? That's a question that's commonly asked. Like, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail, right? I would do this. But he's like, what if we flip that question on its head? What would you do if you knew that you would fail, right? That is such an enlightening question, because it's like, you choose your struggle. Like, it doesn't matter if I fail at this or not, because this is what I am here to do. This is how I am here to express myself, okay? I think this whole journey of, becoming who we are capable of being, of experiencing who we are capable of being, really comes down to distinguishing between internal ideas and external ideas, okay? Because since we are brought into this physical dimension, at least in this society, we are conditioned to think certain ways. We are conditioned with certain expectations, and subconsciously, we don't even know that these expectations are there. And when we follow them without having conscious awareness on why we are following them, right? Rather than, oh, it's just the way that everyone does it, right? Or everyone just gets a 9 to 5. Oh, everyone is supposed to do this. Everyone's supposed to be miserable, right? But to quote someone that I don't know the name of, he said, it is no measure of good health to be well adjusted to a profanely sick society. And the reality is that we are living in a generation where people are more depressed than ever. People are taking their own life more than ever before. People are on the pills. People are escaping reality, right? But what is it that you are here to do? That is something that only you will know. And the only way to find out for sure is by letting go of the subconscious baggage and programming and expectations that have been picked up since childhood. Okay, no one said that it was easy. But it does become simple once you accept how hard this journey is. And to quote the Bhagavad Gita, I'm dropping a lot of quotes over here. Krishna tells Arjuna that it is better to fail in your own dharma than it is to succeed in someone else's, right? You are here for a reason, okay? Your unique combination of genetics and experiences have never been repeated. They will never be repeated, which means that you are here to offer a unique gift and service to the world. And it is your moral duty and obligation to discover exactly what that is. And it's not even about discovering, it's about making the choice to express what it is, because deep in your heart, you already know, right? It's just a matter on whether you have the courage to express it and to bring it to life, okay? Don't fall for the trap of external expectations, all right? Do what you are here to do and forget about the consequence, right? Put in the effort. Take that step that is in front of you. Don't think about how you're going to get to the top of the mountain. Just focus on that next step that is in front of you right here, right now. Move in that direction and the world will meet you halfway. Okay, don't get caught up in perfectionism. Just take that first step right here, right now. Okay, leave a comment below. What is the one thing that you have been procrastinating on for so long? And what is the one step that you can take right here, right now, to move in the direction of your highest ideal? Okay, leave a comment below letting me know. But it's just so interesting, man, because this is something I get trapped in myself, right? In these expectations of what I should be doing rather than what I know I am to be doing. And that only comes through practicing silence, to practicing stillness, to really developing that awareness that is beyond thought. And that way you can objectively observe the thoughts and choose the ones that serve you and let go of the ones that don't. Easier said than done for sure, but that is the practice, okay? Now, with all that being said, I will leave you in the peace and power of the one infinite creator. Leave a comment below letting me know the one super simple step that you're going to take towards that vision of yours that you have been procrastinating on. Okay, I will hold you accountable to that, okay? Much love to you. Take care and don't fall for the trap.